Ready, here we go.
I don't think this is
Changed ends. Nauset comes out firing on all cylinders here, but it's still only 1-0. And almost big save there.
Oh,
Before you even had your mic on, Paula, the attacker made a great save. As you say, we changed goalies, and he got tested at the 10-second mark.
Actually, you know what? They didn't change goalies. We've got Justin Hoshew's back in there. Nope. So I'm wondering if they're using Billings on the field, or I'm not certain. But it looks to be Justin Hoshue who's going to be playing the full game right now, and he's done a heck of a job in the net. I was just looking up this soccer thing I took a picture of, so I'd remembered today. Where did I put it? About this girl. I'll have to find it later. This is more interesting. Oh, denied. 10, bringing down 10.
Nauset really come out fired up here. Nantucket's got to weather this here because Nauset knows that the next goal is so important, and they'd like to get it here right early, quickly, put Nantucket back on its heels.
And they've got to use every form of physicality they can on the soccer field, whether that's dropping down to the ground. They're going to be challenged. Nauset's a good team. Really, probably one of the best teams I think I've seen come over here, Dick.
Oh yeah, by far. I mean, I said they're number 4 right now, Paula. When the preseason rankings come out, they were ranked number 1.
Oh wow, I think I remember seeing that.
Yeah,
actually.
they were ranked number 1, and what's knocked them down is the 2 ties, I guess. You know, the tie to the Vineyard. That was a surprise to me. Situate, they're up in the top 3 or 4 teams, so that had to be a great game there.
Oh, I would imagine. Speaking of which, how was last weekend football?
Nantucket killed Monomoy. Yeah, Monomoy.
Wow.
Yeah, I was surprised. And
I actually drove up for a little bit to watch. I just ended up having to work late, but it looked like a good crowd was on here for homecoming.
And
was
the
it
ratings,
homecoming?
the ratings come out. The homecoming, yeah, the ratings come out. The crowd was down a little bit because you changed nights because of the storm.
Right.
So that never helps when everyone thinks the game is Friday night and then all of a sudden it's Saturday night.
Get it away, get it away, get it away, get it away, danger. Nice by Pardita. They should have a buzzer go off when it's like, danger. Yeah, I was surprised when I came up to the game that it wasn't as crowded, more crowded. How's that?
Yeah. No, I think
Nice
there's something about Friday night football. When you try to play Friday night football on Saturday night, it's not the same.
Not the same, yeah. Interesting, very interesting.
And the only reason why we did change is because of the storm, you know.
Exactly, because
that was a flop.
But people had plans too. I do know that I think 12 weddings were canceled this week, and people just couldn't get to the island.
No, when you say the wedding's canceled, what does that mean? Does it mean they didn't get married? They're going to get married next month?
I'm not certain.
Yeah, I mean, I hear things.
Knew that, yeah.
I hear things like that there.
Oh, look at the bend! Get it away!
That was a tough one. Yeah. There's the header. Nauset plays a lot of the game with their head, and that time it paid off.
And that was the bend that I was hoping to see.
Nantucket's complaining to the official there, but it's too little, too late.
It's like a pregnant pause in the conversation. You can hear that. I'm just shutting this off. That disappoints me. That greatly disappoints me.
It's a difficult road right now to get up.
Although interestingly enough, the board hasn't been changed. Is there any?
Well, the longer we keep it 1-0, the better we feel. We know in our hearts.
Oh, there it goes. It heard me. The board heard me. I shouldn't have said anything. Well, you know what? If it's 2-0, it's still doable, but it's going to be a tall order.
Well, the only way it's going to be doable is if you score a goal very quickly here, because now Nauset's going to change their style of playing, and I have a feeling they have the ability to play a good takeaway.
So to recap, Nantucket right now is playing 500 at soccer, correct? So they'll make the playoffs more than likely.
They're going to make the playoffs, and they're going to be above 500 anyways. But they're going to make the playoffs, and the girls can make the playoffs by having a winning record against teams your size. Like right now, the girls have a losing record, but they have 5 more or 6 more games with teams their size, like a couple at Mashpee, Sturgis, and so forth. If they win those games, even though they don't finish 500, they'll still make the playoffs. Because if you're playing teams that are bigger than you, like they are this year, being in this new league, you don't get penalized for playoff time.
Oh, Charlie Clark, I know he's getting one of my Tommy points. Wow.
Good action there, yeah.
That was great action with Max
And I'm
Beebe.
talking about Nauset sitting back on their heels. They're not. They're going right at the net.
Wow.
They feel the juggler here, and they want to rip in another goal as soon as possible.
That was a great job by Otani, Clark, and the law firm of Otani, Clark, and Beebe in the back there. Nice job. Oh, great touch.
Unbelievable.
Nice job.
Big time save there.
Wow.
Big time save.
Well, the change in the fields has not hurt Nauset. It seemed to make them better. They just
Well, they got the wind behind them, too,
Well,
so they can
the wind is a crosswind, and we're trying to figure out who was helping more. You're right, Gino. It seems to be helping Nauset more now.
Look at him. Just seems brilliant. Poetry in motion up the field, as they say. Nice job. Let's go. Let's go, Nantucket. I'd love to see them score 1.
Yeah, you want to break this shutout.
Now, on the ladies' side, so there, it looks like they will make the playoffs as well. We're hoping, or we're kind of...
The girls?
Yeah.
Yeah. The girls have a very good potential of making the playoffs.
I hope
because
so.
they have like 4 or 5 games with teams in their division, all teams that they can beat, Mashpees and the Sturgises.
So hopefully we'll cover one more girls' game, huh?
You want to cover the Vineyard game this Saturday?
Yeah, that'd be great. I am.
All right.
Oh, they're playing the Vineyard?
You're playing Vineyard this Saturday.
Oh, how fun would that be? Yes, love to.
Let me check with Miss Murray, see if it's still... Chris, the Vineyard girls game?
It's 2-0 Nauset.
2-0 North.
Currently.
The girls. How about the Vineyard Saturday? What time is the girls game here?
The girls' game is at 1 o'clock.
All right.
Perfect.
The girls, our girls are losing at Nauset right now. We just got an update on that.
I'm seeing a sense of parallels with these scores here.
really picking up. Just a little bit. Just still keep it open so we can hear you.
Yeah, we'd love to cover a game Saturday. That'd be great. I know, I miss my Haley Johnson, my Luli Day, all those girls.
Oh boy, look at this.
Such a great team.
So we'll be here Saturday, 1 o'clock, Nantucket versus the Vineyard.
Look at that flag, Dick.
Yeah, the wind is in his favor right
Absolutely.
now. So this
There's some power behind it.
this is a tough situation. He could just rifle this to the top of his
He's
net.
standing in front of that wall there.
No.
No, but what a visual. Look at this with the wind, and look where he's standing, the flag and where he's standing.
Yeah.
You know, that was a great goal, and here's
Yeah,
the deal. You knew he was going to nail that. Just the
Yeah, the only thing I was hoping was he was going to play it high again, but I think he's realized, Nauset has realized the wind conditions here, and you don't play him high.
I mean, I think you could have scored even then. Look at. Scored 8 minutes into the second half. I think you could have even scored, Dick.
Yeah, that was.
The flag is giving it away. It's pretty much telling you what to do. So 3-0 Nantucket. You know, Nauset's a tough team. Just a tough team.
One of the best in Eastern Mass, best in the state, and they're showing it here now. You can only stay with them so long.
Now, so they're in the
They're Division
updated
One.
league. Okay, they're D1. So would they
But
play
they're-
them in the
there's-
playoffs? Or?
No.
But this is
See,
good practice. if you will.
that's why. See, that's what's strange about the league we're in. Nantucket winds up in the top echelon in soccer, So they play Nauset in home and away.
But it doesn't mean anything?
But no, it's part of your record. But when it comes tournament time, Nauset goes to the Division 1, Nantucket will go to Division 3.
Oh, 3. They are doing a lot of headers. Oof. Wow. Let's go, Nantucket. Let's go, Blue! We knew this was going to be a tough second half, and it's proving to be with Nauset 3, Nantucket 0.
Look, see this? Keep this in, but put it on the inside of the shirt. Then zip up your jacket.
Trap by 23. Let's go.
You have to zip it all the way up, but just so it's in.
Oh, Gregor.
It's got to be underneath the rim.
Wow, that header was pivotal by Beebe there. Nice job. That was headed right for the goal, Dick. Nice slide by Oliveria. Going to the ground. Oh, you could feel him hit his head just then. Wow. Shaking, you could feel that bump from behind. He's going to feel that later. Nice catch by Hoshu.
Okay, Dick, this one's got your name on it.
I was ready to play it. He took it away from me.
Perfect sound.
I love the yellow and the blue, and whoa, that guy's dangerous. Oh, wow, what a save by Hoshu. And Dylan Otani, nice job. Another Tommy point right there.
Yeah,
that was a
it's just,
great save.
Nauset is just rolling it up now.
Yeah, but 3-0. Where's that power of positive thinking? 29:31 on the clock.
But what I'm saying is they've just taken the play over
Absolutely.
all around. I mean, they've had
I agree.
They've had more chances so far in this half than they had the whole first half, and we're still at the 29-minute mark. Here's another one. Here's another
nice
one.
save by Hoshu. This coach, he's gonna get a punch around the throat from me if he continues. I mean, did you hear what he said? Let's just play that. Yeah, I do. It's like rubbing your face in a wound. I get that he's coaching, but
He's got to get ready for those Ivy League schools.
But his comment that he made about, why aren't we still playing it? I think he's referring to the goal. I'm not going to get into it. Yeah, it's frustrating, right?
Really kind of upset.
Exactly. Well, obviously you want your hometown team to win, home team to win, but
We did so well in the first half.
they showed they had the potential to stay with them, and they just kind of discombobulated. I'm telling you, they're missing Beckford today. I wonder where he is. Jordan Beckford? Oh, Oliveri came up. Wow.
They played that one nicely. Yeah, it was tough.
Where's Beckford?
Where's Beckford?
Yeah, bend it like Beckford.
Bend it like he's... I don't know.
You don't have Billings here? You don't have Beckford here? Something with that homeroom with the letter B. God, it was great at my high school reunion last fall. Everybody was talking about homeroom. Remember homeroom?
I am going to my high school reunion the end of this month.
Oh, you're going to have a great time. I went to mine last November. It was so fun.
60 years, Paula. I've been out of high school 60 years. Isn't that scary?
Wow.
Graduated in 59?
59.
Do you need a hydraulic lift to close my mouth? Yes. Holy cow.
Graduated high school.
I was only 16. I was a young
I wasn't
graduate.
even born then.
I was a young graduate.
I think it was a thought in my parents' process.
Only 16 years old.
Oh, you're going to have a great time. I had so much fun at mine. And it was the people that I really grew up with, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like your
yeah.
core pals.
The funny thing
Which
is,
is great.
the amazing thing is that some of the people I'm going to see I haven't seen since that night on the stage, 'cause
Oh, yeah, that
I didn't
happened to me. I was thrilled. I did get a couple names wrong. Some people wore name tags, some did not. I did not. I just, kind of didn't think about it. As a matter of fact, I didn't even eat dinner. You pay all this money to go, and you're too busy chatting and having a cocktail or two.
I wouldn't remember anybody.
Yeah, you would. You'd be surprised.
I guess.
You'd be surprised.
I had my yearbook out a couple of years ago looking at it because somebody called me about something, but now I can't find it. I want to get out and get a look at it.
Somebody will have it when you're there. Yeah. Yeah, that's why they do the name tags. Like one girl said, "Do you remember me?" Of course I do. What's my name?
Who am I?
And I said, Ellen Conway. And she said, no, Phyllis Shoppable. And you always said that in high school. So at least I'm consistent all these years later. They looked alike. And I always confused them in high school.
Well, I went to an all-boys high school, so that'll narrow it down.
That'll narrow it down, yeah. I felt so bad as soon as I said that. I hadn't thought of Phyllis Shoppable in 40 years, and there she is. Still living at home with her mother, never left.
They sent out the list of everybody that graduated that year, and at least 20 or 30% of the names I didn't even recognize, didn't ring a bell whatsoever. But you got to realize the high school I went to had all these different sections. I was in the college prep section. There was only 2 classes now, so I know those kids well. But then there was, sections. It was a technical high school, so there were sections of kids learning to be electricians and plumbers and masons.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And so you never really saw those kids unless one was from your neighborhood. I had a couple from my neighborhood that I knew, but the majority of them I didn't know. And then you had the ones that you met playing football and basketball.
Nice clearance by Castro.
So I sort of knew some of them, but there's 20 or 30% never had any getting in touch with for any reason whatsoever.
I had like 7 kids.
You have to put that. Hey, you guys brought the wrong microphone. Exchange microphones. I'm thinking, why am I getting wind noise?
That's why I was saying there's no little ball on mine. There's the ball. Thank you. I was like, where's my ball? Oh.
That goes inside. There you go.
You think after all these years, you think after all years that would know how to do this, right?
It's like playing tennis with me. I'm always like
I'm
doubles.
Yeah. See, Paul, I'm jealous because you get the best mic, and
do you want the big?
It gets me so upset that you get the best mic.
Would you like it? Do you want both? Corner kick by Nauset. Getting back to the action.
There's another one. You think one week Gino would give me the good mic, but no.
Saturday you're getting the good mic the whole time. The golden mic.
You're Gino's favorite. You get the good mic.
Of course. 4-0.
4-0. But it's 99 to 3.
According to that.
Chris is trying to get.
I can do anything I want.
Chris is trying to get the coach very upset there. He put up a 99 there.
But
I wish you'd leave it up for a little bit longer to get McCulley's action to it.
Justin Horseshoe, though, is doing a great job in between the pipe stick. This is a tall challenge, and I think the defense is depleted at this point for Nantucket. They've just
2-0. Which game? JVs.
Oh, yeah,
they've got to be tired.
I mean, we haven't had the ball this half. Hardly at all.
Yeah,
Nauset brought it up another notch.
They sure did.
Paul, almost like they were sandbagging it in the first half, They're just playing at a whole different level here.
When I even look aesthetically at their team, they got some pretty tall guys on this team.
All right, Blue, a little more of that, Blue.
Big guys.
They have some good height, yes.
Well, Nauset,
long legs.
Long and lanky legs. When I hear Nauset, I think great athletics. It's always been a dominant school in the sports scene.
What you got to remember on the K Paula, it's school choice. So it does not mean all these kids playing soccer here today in yellow are from
Nauset.
the Nauset towns, Easton, I forget the other town.
I didn't know that.
I think it's Easton and Orleans, yeah.
Yep.
But a kid, what I'm saying is,
Sure.
a kid from DY could be playing on the Nauset team.
Really?
And she's, yeah.
And she's pointing to her Nauset soccer. And you're the manager.
How many kids on the soccer team are from out of town then?
Decent amount.
A decent amount. So
Wow.
That's a nice thing about
School does color commentary for Nauset.
I do.
You do?
Yeah, I do commentary at Nauset.
Oh, you do? Great.
Well, not like I run our sports TV production.
Oh, you're supposed to be filming?
No.
Oh,
Is that what you're going to college for,
I
hopefully?
want to go for sports management.
Good for you.
So yeah.
So the majority of this team is not from Nauset.
So a lot of these kids, most of these kids are from other towns on the Cape.
Maybe. I'm trying to think. So we have. Yeah.
Where's the farthest? What kid is the farthest from the high school?
So
Chris, I think that clock should read 19 minutes.
the furthest out
Approximately.
of district, so like Nauset goes all the way up to Provincetown.
Right.
So the furthest out of district, I think, would be in Barnstable.
So you have kids from Barnstable playing
Barnstable or Yarmouth, I think,
Wow.
would be the furthest.
furthest.
Oh boy, what a shot that was.
Did it again.
That's Kellen Warren.
Kellen Warren. Now, where's he from?
Not 100% sure.
So when you're saying he's from
Leave it
Barnstable,
up there
that means
long
they
at this
commute
time.
every day from Barnstable
Yes.
to, how far is that about?
So
That's a good,
it's about
good drive.
it's about like 35-40 minutes.
Wow.
Let me ask you, why would any kid want to go to Barnstable High School if they can go to Nauset?
Right.
I can't tell you about that.
I mean, it doesn't cost anything, right? I mean, it's the same. You
It's
can go wherever you want.
school choice, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Interesting. Oh,
But
Barnstable's
I
good
think
for
they
him.
only can accept so many. Like the
Yeah.
whole town of Barnstable couldn't go down to Nauset. No.
I used to-
After you take so many from one town to the other town, then
But how do you decide who can go and who can't?
well, you apply. You apply.
So you got to have better grades than other kids. You have to be accepted.
It's not kind of. I think it's more of a lottery system,
Oh,
if anything.
I see.
Nice dribble.
It's a lottery system, but more soccer people win the lottery than the field hockey people.
That's pretty obvious, isn't it?
Rohain Harris,
got
number
quality.
13. Nice job.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the future Beckford on the team. I'm just liking his dribble down the sidelines. I'm going to have to do my homework on Nauset. I didn't realize that.
Well, it's that way on the whole of the Cape. Like a few years ago, DY had a really good football team,
You know who
and they
went
were
to
getting.
Nauset was Megan Trainor.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I knew Megan went there.
Well, they moved over to the Cape,
That's
though.
right.
I knew
Yeah.
Megan went to,
They,
and
after
Ryan
the
and
sixth
Justin.
grade here, that
They liked
they
She
left
liked
the
it.
island. Yeah, they
Yeah.
left the
I'm
island.
in the same music program as she was.
Oh, you were?
So yeah, I sing all of our national anthems at home.
Oh, cool.
My God. What is your name?
Margaret Dixon.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My youngest daughter is a Margaret, but we call her Molly.
Nah, I'm a straightforward Margaret.
She is not. Interesting. So 5-0 Nauset, and I had no idea that that's how they
And we just
were
heard
able to pull into towns.
the
towns.
JV soccer ended losing 3-2.
Oh, that must have been a great game.
That was
Are you born and bred on the Cape?
Yeah, so I was born in Brewster, which is the furthest west town
Yeah.
in Nauset. I grew up there. My dad is a teacher at Monomoy.
Oh, they just played Nantucket in football.
Yeah, they did. I don't know how they did.
According to
Nantucket beat
Nantucket won.
Monomoy
Yeah.
easily. Monomoy doesn't have a strong
nice
team.
hustle
No.
by Lemus Castro. What a great breakaway. Let's hope something can happen here,
Yeah, I would
folks.
like to break the shutout anyways.
Yes.
That was a
Cross. Oh, trying to get it up to
You gotta
Rohain
have more
Harris.
guys in there. Too many guys back here.
Yeah,
now.
trailing, they don't come up in
No.
force.
I mean, this is truly the toughest team we've ever covered Nantucket playing, Dick. So give credit
Yes,
where credit's due.
Well, they're 2 divisions up, and they're good. They're
Right.
good in their division.
Yeah, mean, we have a lot of returners and a lot of strong players.
How many? Do you know how many kids go to Nauset High School? How big of a school it is?
We have around 850 kids.
I was going to say, I was going to guess 1,000.
What do we have,
850.
Chris? How many kids go to Nantucket High?
We have 537.
Okay.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
that's a
I think we
big
get
school.
around 850, 900.
Does
Go up? You're telling me to go up?
Does Nantucket
do?
does Nantucket have anybody singing the national anthem at the football game?
We do, yeah. We do have somebody. This week don't think we had one, but we usually have
Can
a
you
live.
come over on
live-
Saturday? She's available on Saturday.
No, we
available.
have a game on Saturday.
No, too bad.
We're playing Falmouth Saturday night.
We're not going to let you go home. Today's only what? Tuesday.
My uncle
Wednesday.
lives over here.
Who's your uncle?
Mr. Dixon.
Mr. Dixon.
I'm trying to remember his first name.
Do you call him Uncle something or Uncle Mr. Dixon?
No, we call him by his first name. I haven't seen him in a while.
Is he a firefighter maybe? Is there a firefighter?
No, he has a lot of. I remember. I think the last time I came over here was about 3 years ago. He has teepees in his backyard, and he has a lot of pinball machines.
This is it's sounding very questionable. Does he play paintball as well? I mean, wait a minute. He's got teepees in his backyard.
I don't know.
This is a small island. We can figure this out real quickly.
You know, everybody, we should know who he is.
I think it might be.
I think we do need to know who he
We
is.
got to find out. I want to know where these pinball machines are. I haven't played a pinball machine in ages.
He collects pinball machines. This is like playing Clue, the game, on a Friday night. He collects pinball machines. What else? He has teepees in his backyard.
Yeah.
He's your uncle, but you call him Mr. Dixon.
No, I'm blanking on his first name. That's why.
Anything else?
If you bring a long extension cord, Paul, we can play some pinball.
I know.
Can I friend you on Facebook? You've got more information. My goodness.
Portions of this game brought to us by Fairgrounds Restaurant, where friends meet at Pudley's Pub.
14:46 on the clock. Is that right, Dick? Did they switch the
They
clock?
switched it down there. That's right, yeah.
Nantucket 5, Whalers nothing. We are interviewing the national anthem singer.
Oh my God.
This national anthem singer was brought to us by Don Allen Auto Center. New and used vehicles on sale at Don Allen's.
Can you hit a couple notes? Just a couple notes.
I'm like, what?
Do the beginning, just like one stanza.
Do a Megan Trainor song.
Yeah, go.
What's Megan Trainor's big song there?
All About the Bass.
All about the bass. Do
All
a
About the
couple of stances all about the
You
bass.
want the chorus for that?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble.
Yeah, like
Wow.
that.
Whoa,
Wow, you can
congratulations.
sing.
Yeah.
All About the Bass was brought to us by the SeaWorld Restaurant, where the locals go for great fish and excellent music.
You know, now, legally, do you have permission to be doing that on TV? I mean, I actually know.
I know Gary.
Yeah, I know
Gary will be giving us a phone call.
Yeah, Gary's friends with me on Facebook still, and his mom, Kelly, wife. So, yeah.
Gary will be giving us a call, saying he wants royalty on that.
We gotta help Gary train her with his dance moves. I think everybody agrees on that.
He's everywhere. You ever watch these talk shows? He's always in the front row.
He's a riot.
He goes everywhere with it. He's
Yeah.
kind of like a team player.
He sold his jewelry business to follow his daughter.
I saw him on Kelly Clarkson's new show.
Yeah.
He's in the front row. She was like, Megan was the first guest of her new show, Kelly Clarkson.
He
And
messaged
there's
me
Gary
happy
Trainor
birthday.
right in the front
Right in the front row.
Oh, he's loving it.
Oh, he is.
He messaged me happy birthday for my birthday, and I said, I'm so flattered that you have the time to actually wish me happy birthday. Do you know when I first lifeguarded out here, my first summer was only for like 10 days. Gary was the lifeguard supervisor.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, he was in his glory. Are you kidding?
Oh yeah, he liked stuff like that. That's for sure.
He loved the female lifeguards. So that's how I met him, and I think he was a music teacher at
He was.
the time at the high school or something. Yeah, but I didn't know him in that element. So last week we were talking about we want a marching band back on Nantucket. Do you have a marching band in Nauset?
No, we don't, but we do have a pep band. So we do have for our football games.
You have a
Oh,
what?
that's good. That's what we want.
Yeah.
A pop
We could start with a
Pep
pep.
band.
We could start with a pep band, right? You don't need as
pep
many. You don't
band.
need as many people.
That's a great idea.
Let's go with a pep band.
How many in your pep band?
I don't know. I'm just on the vocal music side of things.
So you, while you're singing, you don't look at the band, or the band's not.
No, it's actually really funny. So I'm also our.
Do tell me, because it is getting funny.
So I'm one of our.
So if the school committee's listening, we want a pep band here, just like Nauset.
No, so I'm one of our school student photographers. I'm one of the.
What don't you do?
Actually, I mean, there's not. I try and do as much as I can.
Good for you.
Try to keep busy.
Looks good on the resume.
It's not really about the resume. It's about what I enjoy doing and what fills my, what makes me feel good about, like, myself and what I enjoy.
Good for you.
So, yeah.
You're a
You went to
go-getter.
school with Megan?
No.
Oh, Megan's older.
I'm a senior. I'm
You're
a
still in
senior.
high school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but carries herself with the maturity level of Megan. Where are you,
Up there, will you, Gino?
I can't tell anymore.
where are you thinking of going to college?
Everybody looks young.
I'm not sure yet. I'm looking at a couple prep schools right now.
Oh, for a PG year?
Yeah. I just, I know a lot of people who have gone to college and then said that they weren't ready for that. Mm-hmm. And it's never a bad idea, in my opinion, or in my parents' opinion, to have an extra year to prepare. So.
That's good.
Both my girls went to prep school, and they went to Tabor, which is on the Cape, Mary Mass.
Yeah.
They loved it.
Tabor's not one of the ones I'm looking at.
Oh.
It's a little too close to home. I have a lot of friends who go to Tabor.
I love
I
that
play
school.
ice hockey, so
Oh, they've got a great ice hockey
they
program
do,
there.
they do have a very nice.
As a matter of fact, a girl from Nantucket went to Tabor, played ice hockey, and she now plays for Boston College.
Yeah,
Last name is Phi. And her sister plays soccer. It's just a very athletic family. All right, we'll plan your life later. We're going to get back to soccer.
Well, Nauset's up 5-0. They're going to their bench now, and
I'm enjoying your company.
so
The banter, yeah, you're great.
Yeah.
Oh! All right, let's talk prom dress. What do you want?
oh my gosh. I have no idea what I'm wearing for prom.
Well, we're available.
do you have a date? Do you have a date yet?
No, I don't have a date.
Maybe-
Well, prom's not till the spring.
We got a plan. You said you're a planner. You like to be organized. We're planning.
I'm actually not organized at all. I mean,
If
when it comes to boys soccer,
Mr. Dixon's
Oh, my
listening, your
lord.
niece needs a prom date, Mr. Dixon.
wow.
How many teepees does he have in his backyard? When you say teepees, do you mean teepees or tents? I mean, there's a big
I mean
difference.
teepees. I actually,
Teepees,
so
okay.
I'm fluent in French, and I go to a French camp every year.
Oh, je
It's-
parle
yeah.
peu français.
Tu parles français?
Mais je parle parfaitement anglais, n'est-ce pas?
Oh mon Dieu. Alors,
That's about it. No, I can actually do more, but
what's going on? When I was really little, I learned how to speak French because my great grandmother came over.
I should give her my
Nice.
mic, and then I can sit in the truck and get warm.
absolutely.
Fine.
You're good.
What do we got? 8 minutes left?
8 minutes ago
How do
here.
we tune in to listen to you on your Nauset feed?
So for Nauset, so we don't live stream our games.
This is not live streamed.
Oh, awesome. It's not.
But you
No,
can
it'll be on.
you can go to GenoTV.com,
And you can-
GENO, and you can see this
Oh, yeah,
tomorrow
you gotta
night.
watch.
And
I
You're
will
gonna
definitely.
And you can watch us over and over. We're the gift that keeps on giving.
It does stream at 6 o'clock
Tomorrow?
live. Yeah.
Okay.
Tomorrow night.
So we record some of our games. We don't do as many that we post, but every week, and sometimes multiple times a week, we have an episode called Nauset Sports Rundown, which is on our YouTube, which is Nauset TV.
I like that. Nauset
I'm-
Sports Rundown.
Nauset Sports Rundown. So Nauset Sports Rundown is created by Nauset Sports Production, which is a class that, which is the class that I'm currently enrolled in.
Okay.
I'm the only girl. There's 4 guys and me, and that's fun. So, but
4 prom dates
You don't,
right
have
there.
you don't have a prom date?
4 prom dates
Come on.
right there. Dylan Otani with the thrower.
Why do you need a prom date now?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a whole other conversation.
The issue here for the poor girl.
Have you done your Christmas shopping yet?
actually, I have started my Christmas shopping. I seriously, no,
I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard.
I enjoy Christmas.
I do too.
Like a lot. Like I
There's a-
listen to Christmas music in the middle of the summer.
Do you want my?
Oh.
Do you want my size for clothes and Dick's as well, Gina?
I just want a Nauset soccer T-shirt.
Hint, hint.
If you were in the Philippines right now, you go into a mall, it's just all Christmassy. They started in September
It's
there.
crazy. It's just crazy.
I got my first Christmas
love
catalog.
it there.
I got my first Christmas catalog in August. So
Oh my.
I'm okay with this.
Oh, that was enormous.
Yeah.
Let's go, Oliveria. Let's go, Nantucket. Cheer for the opposition, can you? Any comments on how Nantucket plays?
1 sec. Jack, score!
Stop it at 5.
Jack score.
Just got.
So our goalkeeper's name is Jack Avalar.
You want the
He's
goalie
a
to score?
He's a 4-year
Beautiful.
varsity.
Wow.
He has one heck of a kick.
Yeah, he sure does. What a leg.
So he's been a 4-year varsity. He started his freshman year.
Does he doesn't kick the field goals though for the football team.
No, he does not.
Good.
He probably could, but I know he loves soccer. He used to be a hockey player as well, but devoted his time to soccer.
Is
he a goalie all the time? Or?
Yes.
Is
he
he-
is just a goalie.
is he looking to play collegiately?
I believe he is.
That would be my guess.
Yeah, that is the last I know. So.
We're in the last 5 minutes. Fortunes of the last 5 minutes brought to us by Keeper's Restaurant. Dinner Thursday to Monday nights
We're gonna
at
behave for a
Keeper's.
minute.
So the official got his wish.
It's 2
He got-
minutes
he
in
got
the first half and 5 in the second.
Chris put it down to 5.
They wanted 5.
So
Now we're gonna find out the official time when he gets over this way, because he's got the official time, and he'll tell us.
What time's the boat?
What am I smelling?
Kids go back.
Smelling like cinnamon something.
Are you baking as well?
Yes, I'm sorry.
She's got a little oven over there on
Yeah,
the
I got
bench.
a-
What a surprise.
No, if you look inside my boys' bags, we have a little bit of a couple of East Bake Ovens in there.
Oh, I love those things. And here comes the bus for
Here comes the
you.
bus for you. What boat are you
No,
going
that's
back
actually
on?
that's not. I don't think that's our bus. Oh no, that might be our bus. Field hockey. The Cape Cod Lighthouse Charter School was playing field hockey today.
So they came over as well.
They were on the same bus as us, yeah, and then they're going to be on the same boat as us on the way back.
What, you go back on the 6th or the 7th?
6:15.
6:15 boat?
Do you enjoy coming to the island?
Plenty of time, yeah.
I love it. Yeah, it's a shame I couldn't stay longer.
We'll have you back, something tells me.
I'm actually when I get off the bus. When I get off the bus and onto the boat, I'm calling my father and telling him that he needs to come to Hyannis to come pick me up for hockey practice, which is in Boston.
You play
Oh, wow.
hockey in Boston?
Wait. Yes.
Tonight?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Good for you. Now, are you on a team in Boston or?
So I mean, it's in Hingham,
Yep.
really, but
Yep.
I mean that's still pretty far.
Yep.
What time does practice start?
9 p.m.
9
p.m.
o'clock?
Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays.
Oh my God.
So you go there Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from Nauset to Hingham?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
Yeah,
And I didn't even want to drive to Wisconsin in the morning because it's too far.
Where, do you stay overnight?
no.
I have Oh, he just went down hard. Family in here if you want. Oh, that's it. A goal. That was a goal.
Oh, it did
Got
go
it.
in.
Did he count it?
He got it.
How many did we get?
Stop.
I think I caught it. I'm not sure. I think we did. But boy, that was crazy.
I think the goal is going to the Nauset
I thought it was going outside. I don't know if the Nauset kid hit it back in.
But the Nauset player kicked it back in.
I'll take a look.
I'm not sure.
She is like Biz Maloney 101. Oh my gosh, she's great.
Who got the goal?
Dylan Derek Perdita.
Derek got it, huh?
That my guy.
All right.
Did I not call that one?
He's one of my 3 stars.
Nice job, Derek. And I was hoping he'd get a goal.
My 3 stars, Paula. Derek Perdita, Luke McKay, and Charlie Clark. Those are my 3.
I'm going with Derek Perdita for that goal because I've been hoping all season he scores one for me and he listened. Dylan Otani, who's done a nice job on defense. And I'm going with my gold star to... Ooh, I'm gonna give it to. I have to say to Justin Hoshu. You know, even though they've lost 5-0, he's done a great job in
He's
net.
been peppered all day.
5-1. He needs a gold star because his job has not been easy today.
Right.
And you know what? He's only a sophomore. He's only going to improve, right? Over time. So I'm giving him the gold star today. Nice job in the net.
And our 3 stars were brought to us by Island Kitchen, 1 Chins away.
So what team do you play for in hockey?
I play for the South Shore Conquistadors.
South Shore who? I'm sorry?
Conquistadors.
Conquistadors.
Do you play for the high school team too at Nauset?
Yes, I do.
Oh, so we can see you this winter.
Yes, you can. I don't know if we play
That's
in
what you're
Nantucket, but yes, if we do, you can.
I knew you were a conquistador as soon as I saw you. Dick and I were whispering that. Is she a conquistador?
No, I was actually saying, do you know how to spell conquistador? I can't even pronounce it.
It's CONQUIST.
ADORS. Conquistadors. Conquistadors.
Conquistador.
Now we just need to watch The Princess Bride and we're done.
I love those girls.
I think that's going to do it.
You're going to have plenty of prom dates. That's all I can tell you.
All right, so Nauset is going to go to 10-0-2.
We're going to be 11-0-2.
11-0-2.
Correction.
11-0-2. They are going up a notch as we speak. Nantucket, I believe, drops to 7-5 and 1. 7-5-1, I believe. But you know, nothing to feel down about. It's sort of an awakening call here that Nauset is a Division I school, one of the best in Division I, and you know, Nantucket will not have to face a team that's this strong in the tournament.
Well,
Did you say that Nauset's in Division 1? We're
Yes.
D2.
Division
Oh, you're
II.
D2.
Division
D2.
II.
Yeah. Sorry,
Nantucket's
it's a very
Division.
common misconception.
Nantucket's 3.
Nantucket's Division III. I knew they were upper division. I didn't know if it
I
was
always
1 or
thought they were
2.
D1.
We play a couple of D1 schools in our
Such as? Who do you play?
we played Barnstable this year.
Yep.
Barnstable is, I think, was one of like the strongest ones on ours.
And we beat Barnstable the other day. So.
And what is your name again?
My name's Margaret Dixon.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Dixon's niece, Margaret.
I gotta go.
I will
All right.
stalk you on Facebook. We're staying in touch. Margaret Dixon. Nice job, Margaret.
Thank you.
All right, Paula. So what more can be said here?
We said a lot the second half. Unfortunately, you know, Nantucket came out on the bottom of this one, but we knew it was going to be a tough game from inception. And you know, I think just chalk it up to another game in the books and take away is, you know, it was a good game.
Yeah. So Nantucket's got to regroup. They're going to have Vineyard coming here Saturday. We're going to be at the girls' game Saturday for the 1 o'clock game. The boys will be playing at 3, but we're going to cover the girls this Saturday.
Oh, we'll cover girls, and then I'm going to stay and watch the boys. So
And,
that'll be a fun
So
day.
it's a fun weekend as Vineyard will be coming over here this Saturday. So we thank Paula for calling today's game. Gino on the camera. Margaret Dixon, our special guest. This is Dick Herman saying good night for Wheeler Sports TV. Remember, put a smile on your face each and every day, even if you're laughing at yourself. Go Wheelers.
Derek Perdita.
Go Patriots. Go Bruins. Go Celtics.
Go Clemson.
Go Clemson. And go Bears.
Go Notre Dame.
Go Notre Dame.
Margaret.